Your Excellency Chief Justice Richard Banda, retired. Honorable Catherine Gotani-Hara, MP, Minister of Health. Cabinet Ministers and Deputy Ministers present here. Mrs. Tasha de Vasconcelos, European Union Ambassador on Humanitarian Causes and founder of AMOR. Mrs. Dorothy Ngoma, National Coordinator for Presidential Initiative on Safe Motherhood. Honorable Henry Chibwana, Secretary General of the ruling People's Party, and all members of the National Executive Council of the ruling People's Party present here. Mr. Willie Samute, Deputy Chief Secretary to the government, and all senior government officials present here. Mr. Harry Piri, District Commissioner for Zomba. Honorable Anderson Undani, Member of Parliament for Zomba Malosa, and all members of Parliament present here. Reverend Sembereka, the officiating clergy, and all religious leaders present here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because I can see there are boys and girls present here as well. Your Excellency, congratulations for performing the noble task that you have just performed this morning. This noble task that you have just performed this morning, Your Excellency, is the task of humanity. And as such, it is quite divine and sacred in the eyes of God. Therefore, we cannot proceed this function without asking God's hand to shower the blessings at this place. Therefore, allow me, Your Excellency, before we proceed in other areas of the program, to ask Reverend Sembereka to give us grace. Thank you. Your Excellency, the task that you have just performed this morning is the task of motherhood. You have told us in Malawi in clear terms, Your Excellency, that the task of motherhood is the task that you hold so dearly. And we want to congratulate you, Your Excellency, because you have taken a leading role in making sure that this task holds fruit and becomes to fruition here in Malawi. Congratulations, Your Excellency. And we are not surprised to see that you have come here in person to lay the foundation stone for the maternity waiting home here at Idomasi Rural Hospital. I've been reliably informed that this hospital serves the catchment area of about 22,000 people, including women. Therefore, it means it is a heavy task, Your Excellency. And the beauty about it, Your Excellency, is that you are not alone in this task. You have people that are supporting you. And I've also been reliably informed that there is a lady who is the founder of AMOR, a foundation that is going to support this initiative. And her name is Tasha Vasconcelos. A big hand for Tasha, please. And she says she's going to do a lot in Malawi because she's a Mozambican born, but she calls herself a daughter of Malawi. And we congratulate her for that. She is also holding a Malawian name. She is known as Madali. So you will see her when she stands up to speak. But we need to congratulate her. She has a heart for Malawi. She has done a lot. In 2009, she also a similar project in Doha, serving the community in Doha. But we also understand there is an eye clinic that will be arriving on 20th July, I think, and 20th January. I think January 20th. It will be stationed at Balaka, an eye clinic. And she has trained 2 Malawians. They'll be coming from France. Opticians to do with eyes. It's a mouthful word, but that's what is going to happen. It will be in Balaka. A big hand to Tasha, please. And today, she's going to support this initiative. Your Excellency, we are so proud of her, and we're also proud of you because you are leading us into this task.
Zikomo kwambiri ndasangalala mawandilandira. Olemekezeka a Presidente. Olemekezeka Honorable Minister Catherine Gotani Hara. Ole Ninduma Cabinet Ministers, Ambassadors present, Members of Parliament present. Ulemo kwa Group Village Headman. Ulemu kwa Amai Indi Abambo. It is a great honor for me to be with you today. I speak to you from the bottom of my heart, and I bring you a message of hope. I bring in the world where we live a message of confidence in humanity from the continent where I was born, Africa, that has brought me back to realizing how much we need each other. With the solidarity of the women present and each of us together, we can indeed change the world. I have a passion for Malawi, and in particular, Malawian women who have touched my heart. Let me share with you one secret. This is that I was born in Mozambique and adopted by Malawi. I am African. Yes. The reason I am speaking today is on behalf of all women, wives, single mothers, daughters, sisters. We can join together to help change and make a difference. In my role as European Union Ambassador for Humanitarian Causes, I will continue my work of serving. As international supermodel, I encourage all of you young people to follow your dreams because anything is possible with hard work. I salute, admire, and support Her Excellency, Mrs. Joyce Banda, President of Malawi. Her Excellency is a great example and an inspiration for both Malawi and the entire world. She gives us women encouragement and hope that anything is possible. In Doha, 2009, Her Excellency came to open the AMOR maternity clinic that we built and funded. Today, 2,147 babies have been born at the facility. Today, we unite again to lay the first stone of the project for safe motherhood. We will build together this maternal shelter in the place where Her Excellency was born. This is very special. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to announce that on January 20th, 2013, a mobile eye clinic with state-of-the-art equipment is arriving in Malawi and will operate from Nandumbo Health Center in Balaka district. Your Excellency, we have already trained in France 2 young Malawians to operate the clinic. Your Excellency, with these few remarks, thank you to have heard me. Zikomo kwambiri. Thank you, and God bless Malawi.
Thanks very much, Your Excellency. That was the daughter of Malawi. Manja mwa Tasha.
President ndikupempheni kuti muyankhule kwa anthu anu zikomo.
Amayi Banda lero ali kwapi? Ali kudoma. Eti kutenda chi hakupanda ali. Amayi Banda lero ali kwapi? Ali kudoma. Eti kutenda chi. Elero. Uwenu bozele bozele. Bozele twaweni amayi. Bozele bozele bozele. Bozele kupanda liganga. Amayi ali kwapi? Eti kutenda chi. Ilelo. Amayi Banda lelo ali kwapi? Lelo kutenda chi. Eti lelo. Machiri. Mechiri. Mbavu. Mbavu. Kukhala nzimayi. Kukhala nzimayi. Tukomaziyane tweti. Your Excellency, Chief Justice Richard Banda, retired. Honorable Catherine Gotani Hara, Minister of Health. All cabinet ministers present here. Deputy Minister of Health, Halima Daud. Ms. Tasha de Vasconcelos, a European Union Ambassador for Humanitarian Causes and founder of AMOR. Your dear mother, Madam Jacqueline. Ms. Dorothy Ngoma, National Coordinator for Presidential Initiative on Safe Motherhood. Honorable Henry Chibwana, Secretary General of the People's Party. Honorable Andrew Anderson Undani, MP for this area. Our District Commissioner, Chief Executive Officer for Zomba, Reverend Sembereka, Group Village Headman in Togolo, all Group Village Headmen and Village Headmen, my fellow People's Party members, Director of Youth and Youth Morale, all our DHO, members of staff of this clinic, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am happy today to join my friend Tasha to preside over the laying of a foundation stone for a maternity shelter here at Domas Rural Hospital. My government considers issues of safe motherhood and maternal health as very important, and it is my hope that such work will help to reduce maternal mortality. I've been laying foundation stones for several maternity homes. Today I'm here doing a similar thing at a place that has a special place in my life. This is the hospital where I was born. So it is not a clinic that was built in the 60s, Honorable Member of Parliament. Just shows that you are very young. This clinic was built before I was born, so it must be 62 years old. And I was telling Tasha when we were inside about what happened the day that I was born. There was a white nurse here, midwife, and she came to see she went round in the morning and found my grandmother sitting there with my mother and with me. I don't know which little wing, it must be that old one. And so this white lady asked my grandmother, what is going to be the name of this child? In an ordinary situation, my grandmother being the first grandchild, I should have taken her name, which is Hilda, which later on in life I deliberately adopted. And she said, what about you, what is your name? So this white woman said, my name is Joyce. She said, well, then that's the name of this child. Tell me what it means. And this woman says, it means joy, it means happiness. Says, yeah. This woman is going to be a happy woman, but she's also going to be a Muzungu like you. And I remember many times in her life telling me that, iweyo ndizungu, anakupasa zina ndizungu. Later on in life, I said, no, what should have happened traditionally? What should have been my name? She said, I was supposed to give you my name, Hilda. I said, then I picked that one too. That's why I used both. But I just wanted you to know that this place holds a very special place in my heart, Tasha. And I think it was 2 months ago, Tasha called me. Tasha, as she said, she's not joking, and I didn't want her to go deep into her speech because she would have cried. Because at heart, she's a typical African woman. She was born indeed in Mozambique, but Malawi adopted her. But there are so many women that are in Europe that were born in Africa that don't remember to come back. And that's what makes you a very special person to us. For those who don't know, we are just talking about her being an ambassador or appointed by European Union. But basically, her career, she was a model. And anybody who knows an actress and a model, and Tasha is not an ordinary model, somebody who has done very well. But she decided, I will connect back to where I was born. When she and I went to Doha to open this clinic, we were accompanied by the priest Abbot of Monaco. And anybody who knows King Albert knows what that means. But Tasha was able to invite King Albert to come to Malawi to open that clinic because he had supported us in building that clinic. Had supported AMOR and had supported Tasha. And since then, she has always wanted to come back. So when I went to Brussels 2 months ago, she called and said, I want to come and see you. And she came and saw me at the European Union headquarters. By then, she had been appointed ambassador for humanitarian causes. And they don't appoint people to that position for nothing. And when she came, she said, I have followed your passion for the health of women. And I want you to tell me what you want me to do. I want you to tell me what you want us to do together. And I said, I'll come back to you. And I deliberately did not tell her the history about this place, why I'm attached to this place, until this morning. And that's what spoiled the mood, where she wanted to cry right there. You mean you were born there? Show me the bed. I said, bed? What bed? There was no bed. I want to say how very grateful I am that you came. It is unacceptable for us to sit back and allow 675 women die out of 100,000 every year. Giving life is not acceptable. And so those of us who are able to do something about the situation, you and I, Tasha, we have a job to do. And I want to thank your mother, Madam Jacqueline. She was not introduced. Maybe you might wish to stand for people to see you. Yes. This is Madam Jacqueline. Tasha, Mayu. So she's taking her daughter here to see what Tasha is able to do. And I want to really thank you most sincerely. I want to assure you that any help and support that you give to Malawi is highly accepted. And the statistics should be enough to motivate Tasha. It is not, I went to one clinic last week where they told me in the past 12 months alone, 81 women have died giving birth. And we shouldn't allow that to happen. I've always told Malawians that in the Western world where you come from, you get pregnant and it is joy for the family from that first day to the day of delivery because you are expecting a child. In Malawi, you announce that you are pregnant. To start with, you are not even allowed to say that to anybody. It is anxiety for 9 months because you don't know whether this woman will go and come back. And that is why we don't take the support that you're providing to us for granted. And I want you to know how very, very grateful we are. Amaya
Amai munane na uchembele wa bwino ukazikike.